Hello and welcome to my next video in my how-to series. Today we're going to look at the chickens. This is was in Farming Simulator 17, but they have reintroduced it in a different way in 19. So in 17 you used to have a set chicken coop and you just had to run around and pick up the eggs. Well, with 19 now we actually have a placeable. So if you go to the menu or the shop here with regards placeables, go to animal pens, you actually have two different chicken coops. You have this small one which can hold up to 100 chickens, and then the large one can hold up to 400. Now again with the two of these, they cost 20 and 40 grand basically, but if you have a lot of terrain maintenance or changing, that price can raise drastically. I think I have my Ravenport map. It cost me 24,000 to place the small chicken coop, but depending on where I placed it, the price was go up to 120, 140,000, depending on how much terrain generation was caused by it. So again, it's a placeable. You can place it anywhere in land you own. This small one here can hold up to 100 chickens. Again, if you stand here, you can actually just press R and you can buy as many chickens as you want. So I have 100 in my coop here, just to try and push the amount of eggs that's been produced. The biggest difference now with this one and Farming Simulator 17 is you have to maintain the chickens, like as in with the other animals. So with these chickens you have to feed them, and you have to collect their produce again. But what they produce now is actually left in boxes. Now they're not put on a pallet, they're just placed here in this square just to build up. So you have to actually handball them into the back of a pickup or a trailer or anything, and then bring them to a sell point. So let's take a closer look at the chickens here in my menu. So as you can see here, my chickens, I have on the left here, I have 25 of each, and I have 23 roosters. Now, I didn't do 25 of everyone because that means then I have space for when they produce an extra chicken. So if you look here, mine produce animals every 7 hours and 30 minutes. Well, it's 10 hour per them. That's because the cleanliness is down. So they can feed on wheat and barley. So you just have to keep them food and keep them clean. That's it. There's no set mix. It can be any or either. So if we got here to see the side here, so this is for the feeding trough. Now I looked at several different ways and anything else that with regards you could feed them. One of the ways to feed them here is your premium chicken feed pallets, which can be bought from the shop. They're 1,000 litres a piece. You can also, if you look over here, so this is barley. I just harvested some barley, brought it over, and it'll be fed on this. This is actually the remains of the barley harvest. You know what you pick up at the bottom? What the harvester actually puts out, the straw swath. This does nothing. There's no use for this here with the chickens at all. This is the wheat from a wheat harvest. This will feed the chickens also. So again, if you wanted to, you could subsidize the food for your chickens from your own regular harvests. And I had a small skid steer here just to unload the pallets and bring some of the stuff over. I also tried shredding a wheat bale to see would that do anything, but that does nothing. So you don't. If you start off with just this, you can buy these little pallets from the shop. So at the moment with 100 chickens in here, it takes currently 8,000 litres of food to keep them fed. You go in here to, where is it? In here to big bags. There's your chicken. So it's 1,500 a bag to cost it. So you just keep them topped up, keep them fed, and they'll produce eggs for you. Pretty simple. Pretty simple to buy, pretty simple to produce, and then you have to haul these boxes over to a selling point. So we'll quickly jump into the map here. I actually have over here at the grain elevator, I have my pickup already with a box of eggs in the back, and I'm going to bring it over here and see if this is the sell point. Take off the straps, on the hitch, back of it. You jump in, pick this up. See if this is the sell point. Is it? No. What is this the transfer point for the train? What I'll do is I'll go over here. 2, 4, 5, 6, close it up again. When I done the signal for this sell point over this part of the depot, it came up. If you look here, you tag the place, it actually comes up on this here. So I'm wondering, so we take out the straps again, open up the hitch, jump out. Oh, lift it up and drop. Now for anyone watching, in real life you do not throw around. There it is. €48 for that one box of eggs. Right. I was expecting a lot more. That was for, I think, 8 litres of eggs. If we hop back here to the chicken coop again. That's for one box. If we look in here to the animals, currently there's 120 litres of eggs at the egg thing. So we look at the sale points here. The eggs are here. They're here. So it's currently, that's 5,440 per 1,000 litres of eggs. So again, if you have the 100 eggs, that's a one night produce, 120 litres. That was just produced from the previous day in game. You can get 5,440 per 1,000 litres. Now again, as with any other animal, they won't produce a constant stream of money. But it's a nice dynamic to be added into the game. I've currently this in my Ravenport map, and I have 100 chickens. So I'm going to use them as a small source of income, just for me to maintain until I can actually afford enough to add in my horses in my Ravenport map. So that's it for this map, this video. I hope that helps you, anyone that wants to try on chickens and see how you get on. I've tried to experiment a few things, see what works, doesn't work. So again, hope you have fun. Again, if you like the video, hit that like button. If you want to see more, hit subscribe. And we'll see you later. And slán!